Hey, hello to my wonderful roXiva light bearers. Raphael here. I'm making a video today because I've had some people asking me about transferring sessions from the VIP website to the USB onto the lamp. And I've come up with a couple of tips and tricks that I'm putting into this video to share with you to make that process a little bit easier. So what I've done is I'm working on a PC today. So what you're going to see is all PC Windows 11 um, technology. Macs are a tiny bit different, and Windows 10 is a tiny bit different, but I think it'll work across the board, the suggestions that I have. So I'm going to start sharing my screen, and we are going to go to the VIP website. Okay, so on the VIP website, we're going to notice that sessions is where all of the session descriptions live. And to get to the download section, you basically can go to any one of the three categories, click on it, and then in that category, you'll notice in the top, there's a click for downloads. Click here for downloads. So just click on that, and that is going to open up the Dropbox. And Dropbox is where all of our storage happens. So there's a giant folder called Sessions here. It's very big. So what we want to do is open it by double clicking it. And then you're going to notice it opens to some other options, main standard sessions, optional extra sessions, and then it's going to go session updates. Now, you'll notice that they're not listed in terms of time because it goes alphabetical. So April, August, June, May. Dropbox doesn't work by dates. It works by alphabetical. So we are going to use the example of the most recent session updates, which is September 2023. And we're going to double click on that and open the folder. And in there, there are a bunch of sessions that were done. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to download these. Okay. So you could do one of two things. You can actually go individually, each one, and download. All right. You'll notice that there's two files for each session. If there's sound attached to the session, it's got an MP3 file, and then the actual session itself is a TXT file. Now, instead of, because there are so many, going and picking every one of these and downloading them, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit my back button on my browser to go back one level, and I'm going to go to the September updates here, and I'm just going to download the whole folder. All right. And you're going to see that it says your folder is downloading. When it downloads, it's going to download as a zip file. Okay. Now you'll notice that there's a 1 next to this one. That's only because I actually downloaded it earlier, and there it is right there as a zip file. Okay. So the important thing to do is you need to extract your zip files. A lot of people copy the sessions without extracting the file, and they don't copy properly because they're compressed, and the lamp can't read compressed files. So we have to extract all the files. So how do you do that? All right, well, we're going to open the folder here, okay, by hitting folder, right? And there it is, session updates, September 2023. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to click on extract all, and then it's going to ask you for a destination, and you just leave that alone. You don't do anything. And then you say extract. So now you're going to notice that there is a file called session update September 2023 that's not named zip. That's the one that we want. All right. So all of the files are here now. Now, before we do anything, I want to show you a trick with the D drive, all right? Because one of the things that you're going to notice is there are two folders on your Kioxia drive. There's a sessions folder and there's an audio folder. This is the latest software version. This will be different depending on the lamp you have, but 2.7.2 right now, as of the date of this video, is the latest version. And this video was made in October of 23. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something here. If I open the sessions folder, you're going to see all of the sessions are in there. Now, these are all the sessions that exist on the LAMP, but the sessions don't run from the Kioxia drive. They run from the internal memory of the LAMP. So these sessions are basically all just a backup, and they all sit in these folders. And the problem is if you copy new files into these folders, you're going to have to find those files when you're trying to copy them on the LAMP. And it gets a little tough because there's a lot of sessions. So what I do is I rename these sessions to backup. Okay. And then I create a new sessions and a new audio folder. All right. So I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to right click on here. It's going to open the menu. And then this little guy is called rename. You can also hit F2 to do that. And it's going to highlight the name. And I'm going to just put in sessions underscore backup. All right. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the audio folder. Rename. Audio underscore backup. Okay. Now here's the thing. The LAMP is going to be looking for a folder called sessions and audio when you're trying to copy stuff back and forth. So these won't work for copying anymore, but they will hold all those sessions. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go to new, and I'm going to create folder. I'm going to call it sessions. And then I'm going to do new, and then folder, and call it audio. So now on the LAMP, the USB stick, not the LAMP, but on the USB stick, you're going to have a sessions backup and a sessions folder and an audio backup and an audio folder. All right. And you'll see them here. They appear in the listing of all of the options that you have. So when I go back to downloads, I'll go right here and open that folder up again, which has all the sessions. You're going to see all the sessions here. And then on the left, you'll see the folders that we created. Now, this view might be different on your computer, but if you make your menus big, like I did by expanding this out, you'll see more. So I'm going to do a group highlight by just clicking and creating a box. See how it starts to create a box there? And I'm just going to select all of these. And then while they're selected, I'm going to left click and then pick them up. And you'll see a number 12 appear. So by left clicking and holding, you're picking them up and you have all 12 basically in your hand, and the computer saying, where do you want to put them? So you just kind of come over here and we go over to the sessions folder and drop them all in here. Now you're probably asking yourself, why have I not put audio sessions into the audio folder? Well, on the roXiva, it reads the sessions folder first, and if there's an audio file that has the same name as a roXiva session, it keeps them linked together and it will pull them together. So you don't have to separate audio files and session files. If they're linked together, you can put them both in the sessions folder. So that's it. The sessions have been copied onto the USB drive, and now we are going to put it back in the LAMP and do the copy, which will be a separate video.